morning to you. Good morning to you. Today we're gonna learn about our ABCs, and we're gonna count our 1, 2, 3s, the months of the year and the days of the week. Every day I see you, it sure is sweet. So, good morning to you. Oh, good morning to you. Today we're gonna learn how to share with our friends, clean up our room, and before we end, listen to our teacher and stay in our seat. Follow directions, exercise to the beat. So, good morning to you, yeah. Good morning to you, oh, 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 oh. Good morning to you, oh. Good morning to you. Good morning, girls and boys. Good morning, Riley. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Calvin. Good morning, Hunter. Good morning, Livy. Good morning, Mason. Good morning, Alice. So, we're not at preschool. I'm here in my house, in my living room. But I brought the calendar home so that I could do Learning Circle with you. I miss being with you, and I'm sad that we can't have preschool. You might be sad too. But we know that this is the best way to stay healthy. If everybody stays home with their families, then we won't share our germs with other people, and other people won't share their germs with us. That's how we're going to stay healthy. So, let's look at our calendar. I forgot to bring home the pointer with the little hand on it. So I'm going to have to use my finger. And I don't have any helpers today, so I'm going to have to do it by myself. But let's do the days of the week. Get ready to sing with me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. Now let's practice our counting and find out what date it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The day that I'm making this movie is Sunday, March 22nd. You might be watching it on a different day. I'll wait a minute if you want to ask your mom and dad what day it is. What did they say? Okay. Well, at my house today, the weather is snowy and sunny. What's the weather like at your house? Why don't you go right now and peek out the window? I'll sing the song. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Can you tell us what's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's it like at your house? Well, what? Oh, you want to do the poem too? Sure, especially now that we know it's Little Bear's poem. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot, we'll weather the weather whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. I like that poem. So, I'm so glad to be talking to you today because when we had preschool last, remember the last time we were at preschool? It was Pajama Day. And on Pajama Day, we learned about the letter X. Now look, we only have 2 letters left. And the letter we're going to talk about today is, does anyone know what that letter is? Here it is. It's a Y. Y makes the sound Y, like yellow or yarn, or here's an animal called a yak. What other words can you think of that start with that sound? Yeah, yeah, for why. Well, when you're finished watching this movie, you can ask your mom or dad to print out this page to color it. Y is for yarn. Here's the other page. On this page, you can color the Y, you can trace the Y, maybe you could even find a pencil to do that. And then you can circle the things that start with Y. And then down here you can find all of the Y's and circle them. Look, there's one right there. That will be fun. So, I don't have anyone to pick a song from the song basket, so I'll just pick one myself. Here's what I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick, do you know what that one is? Open, shut them. Get your hands up. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Let your hands go clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. That was fun. You know, I just looked into my basket and there's something else I wanted to show you. When I was out walking in the woods yesterday, I kept finding sticks that looked like letters. What does this one look like? Ha, right, a Y. Here's another one. It's a great big Y. I even found one with pine needles on it. Look, it looks like a Y too. Maybe when you're finished watching this movie, you can go out in the woods and find a stick that looks like a Y. Gosh, that sounds like a fun thing to do. So, before we go today, I'm going to read a story, and it's one of your favorites. I know it is. So let me scoot my computer a little bit closer so you can see the pictures. It's called All About Alice. It's by an author named Penny Dale. Look, there's a picture of Alice. Alice was getting dressed. So was her big sister Laura. Here are some of Alice's clothes. What do you think she put on? Alice put on her sweater with a face on it, her green pants, her blue skirt, her hat with ducks on it, and Laura's old school bag. Then Dad came in and helped her dress right and took her down to breakfast. What do you think Alice had for breakfast? You're right. Alice had cereal for breakfast, but she didn't eat it. Alice wanted her sister's breakfast. After breakfast, Laura packed her school bag. This is what she put in it. Alice packed her school bag too. What do you think she put in it? You're right. Alice put everything into her school bag, except her monkey and her sister's cupcake. She carried her monkey and gave back the cupcake. Mom, Alice, and Laura walked to school. On the playground, Alice started to cry. Why do you think Alice cried? Alice cried because Laura and the other big children went into school without her. Alice was too young to go to school. Mom and Alice walked home. These are some of the things that Alice likes doing at home. When she got home, what do you think Alice did? At home, Alice went straight upstairs to play school. She went out into the garden and found a spider. She did some painting and cooking and reading. She helped with the dishes. At lunchtime, Alice had a picnic in the garden. This is what she ate. Maybe you could have the same things for lunch that Alice had. After lunch, Alice made a house and drove the tractor around the garden. She went back upstairs to play school, and then it was time for a nap. Who do you think Alice had a nap with? I know you know. Alice napped with all the animals. Mom woke Alice when it was time to pick up Laura from school. Alice was grumpy at first, but soon she was smiling again. Why do you think she was smiling? Alice was smiling because she knew that Laura and the other big children were about to come out of school. Can you see Laura? Let's see. There she is, right there. In the schoolyard, Alice played with Amy and the twins. Then it was time to go home. What do you think Alice did all the way home? All the way home, Alice copied her big sister. When they got home, Alice went on copying her sister. She copied her playing the recorder. She copied her watching TV. She copied her going upstairs. What do you think happened when Laura saw their room? When Laura went into their room, she was angry with Alice because of the mess. She said she wanted to play alone and she picked up her things. Alice played alone too, but she didn't pick up her things. She got more out. Here are the things Alice got out. What do you think happened next? Alice got dressed up. Then the twins and Amy came over. Everyone got dressed up like Alice, even Laura. And they all ran out into the garden to play. And that's the end. Alice sure did have a busy day, didn't she? I hope that when you're staying home with your family this week, you can find lots of fun things to do. You sure can go outside and play. So, goodbye, Riley. Goodbye, Calvin. Goodbye, Claire. Goodbye, Hunter. Goodbye, Livy. Goodbye, Mason. Bye, Alice. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.